Hi, this is Lindsay with Yoga Bliss, and we're going to do today a pretty active vinyasa. So, just a pretty active class. I would suggest that if you haven't done, if you're not pretty familiar with yoga, go back and do a couple of the videos previous to this one, and then jump into this one. So, if you have just 30 minutes and you need to get a bit of some energy going, um, absolutely jump into this class. So just come to a comfortable seated position, gently close the eyes. And we're not going to be here too long today, so if you like to do a slower warm up, then go ahead and pause this video, focusing on the breath, lengthening the inhale and the exhale. Taking a couple of deep breaths here, drawing that breath deep into the belly. Inhale and exhale. If you're comfortable with Ujjayi breath, you can incorporate your Ujjayi breath, the breath of sound. So that's just making a slight restriction in the back of the throat, making a small, slightly audible sound. If that's new to you, then just focus on lengthening the breath and then drawing the breath into the spine. So really lengthening on the inhale from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. Slowly exhale. One more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to come up into tabletop. So swing the legs around. And we're going to do just a few cat-cows here. So keeping the wrists under the shoulders or slightly in front, middle finger is going to point forward. Knees under the hips. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop the crown of the head and the tailbone down. Really press the arms into the mat and lift the upper back. Inhale. Yeah, there we go. Drop the belly, lift the crown of the head and the tailbone. Exhale. Inhale. Really get the entire spine into this, creating the movement from the base of the spine, working all the way up through the crown of the head. Waking up that spine. And then coming back to center. And we're going to do just one more small movement with the spine. So we're going to make like a C or like a banana shape. So we're going to draw the head and the outside. So if the head moves to the right, then the right hip is going to come forward. Drawing the head and the hip closer together. Come back to center, left side. Inhale, exhale, right side. Inhale, exhale, left side. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And then press back to child's pose. So you have a few options for child's pose here. You can extend the arms forward, press the hips back. And it doesn't matter how far down the hips go towards the heels, just as long as you might feel a little stretch in the lower back, but as long as you just find a place to rest, that's the most important thing. This is also your resting pose. So if any point in today's practice you need to come into just a resting pose, just drop into child's pose, jump back in whenever you are ready. One more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to tabletop. Tuck the toes. and lift the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So again, it doesn't matter if the heels touch the ground, the knees can be bent. Press the chest just slightly back towards the thighs, release the head. Eventually, as the hamstrings and the hips and the legs open, the heels will drop closer to the ground. Inhale, exhale. One more full breath here. Inhale, exhale completely. Inhale, gently look between the hands. Exhale, walk to the front. And it doesn't matter if the knees are bent or straight, just as long as you get to the front. And then forward fold, Uttanasana. You can cross the arms at the elbows. You can wrap the arms behind the legs. You can place the hands down on the mat. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bend the knees deep if you'd like. Coming up into your Tadasana. Hands at heart center. Inhale, reach up through the crown of the head, bringing a little bit of lightness to the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place the hands, bend the knees deep if you need to. Exhale, step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then from here, we're really going to start to build some prana, build some energy in the body. So as we inhale, we're going to bend the knees. Now, the deeper the knees bend, the more active this is going to be, the more energy you're going to build, and the harder this is going to be. So if you're going to take this a little bit easy, just to warm up, just a slight bend and straighten, bend and straighten. If you want to make this a little bit more active, deeper bend. And then straighten. So inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then rock forward, come into your plank. So strong belly here. Elbows have a slight bend. You can always modify this and drop the knees down. Head, shoulders, hips, and knees, straight line here. The weight's still going to be over the arms and over the hands. Exhale, chaturanga. So modified. The elbows are going to hug the body, hug the rib cage. If you want to challenge yourself, full plank. Exhale. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Sweep through. And you can just start with baby cobra. Hands are going to be light. Chin is tucked. Inhale, exhale, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. 2 full breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, gently look between the hands. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. If stepping, one big step is too much for you, then again, walk the feet forward. And keep the knees bent if you need to. So however it works for you to get to the front of the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bend the knees always if you'd like. Back into your Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, place the hands. Exhale, step back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do that again with the knees bent. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Rock forward into your plank. Strong belly. Draw that belly into the small of the back. Again, your modifications here. Inhale, shoulders stay away from the ears. Exhale. Sweep through. So if you'd like this time, feel free to come up a little bit higher. Just watch that the shoulders stay down and away from the ears and that the elbows stay in towards the body. Inhale, exhale, lower down, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, gently look between the hands. Exhale, step hop to the front of the mat or walk. So you've got three options. Again, we can just walk it up to the front, forward fold. We can take one big step, forward fold. Or inhale, and on your exhale, hop to the front of the mat, forward fold. Release the head completely. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Back to your Tadasana. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmed up. We're going to start really moving now. So from here, and remember, always come to child's pose if it gets to be too much. Drop in the child's pose. You can pause this. It's the beauty of doing it at home. Pause this video, take your time, jump back in as needed. Okay, here we go. Inhale, reaching up through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Release the head. Inhale, place the hands, bend the knees if you need to. Step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. One full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, press the hips back just a little bit more. And then right leg's going to sweep the sky, three-legged dog. So watch the hips here that we're not opening. The hips. Release the heel of the left leg. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to draw that knee up towards the chin, coming into like a modified plank. Exhale, press back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to get that knee up towards the chin as high as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Three-legged dog. Bend the top knee. Stack the hips. Back to three-legged dog. Now this time we're going to draw that right knee towards the left elbow in a little twist. Back to three-legged dog. Right elbow to the outside of the right knee. Back to three-legged dog. One more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. I'm sorry, outside of the right knee. And then lower that leg. Rock forward to plank. Modify. Drop the knees. Inhale, exhale. Sweep through. If the arms are getting tired, baby cobra. Get the weight off the arms. This is going to be a pretty active one today. So be kind to yourself. Listen to your body. Play with your edge. Press back. So find your edge. And then take one little step back. So we're not pushing too much. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. However you want to get there, whatever works for you today. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes for just a minute. Slow the breath down. Take at least 1 to 2 full breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching up through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana.
Bend the knees, place the hands, step back to plank. I'm sorry, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. That's right. Release the heels, press the hips back. Remember, you can always keep the knees a little bit bent. Left leg sweeps the sky, three-legged dog. Hips stay square here. Release the heel of the right leg. As we exhale, we're going to draw that knee again up towards the chin on your exhale. So big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to three-legged dog. And then stack, bend the top knee, stack the hips. Coming back to three-legged dog, square the hips, extend that left leg. Then we're going to bend the top knee, bring it to the outside or to the right elbow. So exhale, inhale, outside of the left elbow. One more time. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and lower that leg down, come into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, if the upper body is tired, mine certainly is, we're getting there. Baby cobra. If you want to take it further, press the hands into the mat, shoulders stay down and away from the ears. Lift the chest. Exhale, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. And let's get off of these arms. One more full breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, step, hop. Walk again, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming into your Tadasana. Inhale, exhale here. Close the eyes. Slow the breath. All that prana, all that energy that we just created, just start to slow that down just a bit. And then we're going to move into a little bit of a variation of Utkatasana. So if we haven't had enough yet, we're going to do just a little bit more. So from here, and I'll show you from the front and a little bit from the side. Inhale here. As you exhale, sit back, just like you're sitting in a chair. So we're going to shoot the hips back. The knees are going to stay not collapsing in towards each other, but not opening either. And then the toes are going to be light. So the weight's going to be more on the heels than the toes. Hands can just stay at heart center for right now. So if side angle, we're right here, and then just watch. Tuck that tailbone just a little bit. And balance, always. Keep breathing. Keep trying to slow that breath down. Rock onto the toes. Now, this might be as far as you go today. Just rocking forward onto the toes. Find your balance. Find something that doesn't move, that's about eye level. If you would like to, you can extend the arms forward. Lift up through the belly, continue to breathe, and then relax the muscles in your face. And smile. Inhale, exhale. One more full breath. Inhale, exhale, come back into Tadasana. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, exhale here. Exhale. Sit back. Utkatasana. So chair pose here. Then when you're ready, remember to tuck that tailbone just a little bit and rock forward onto the toes. Now again, staying here. If this is too much, come out of it a bit. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can sink a little bit more. Just watch that as you sink, you don't come all the way down,
and just sit on the heels. We want to make sure that the legs are still engaged and still working. Inhale, find your drishti, your focal point. Exhale, again, something that doesn't move. Inhale, exhale. Staying up over the big toes. One more full breath. Inhale, exhale, and there we go. Release the heels, come up. Whew! It is getting warm now. Inhale and exhale. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then come all the way down just to a comfortable seated position. So your seated position might be here with the legs crossed. Your seated position might have the legs out in front of the body a little bit more. And if this doesn't work for you, you can always sit up on the legs like this. So whatever you find the most comfortable, that's where I want you to come right now. Inhale and exhale, slowing that breath down. Inhale the arms out and up, grabbing onto the right wrist. Really extend that arm up and exhale to the side. So if my right hand is up, I'm exhaling toward my left. Inhale back to center, holding onto the left wrist, and exhale towards the right. One more full breath here. And exhale. Inhale back to center, holding onto that right wrist again. Exhale. And then you can turn and just turn the heart and that right shoulder down slightly, looking down at the ground here. Back up to center, holding onto the left wrist, extend that arm, exhale. And again, if you've done previous videos, the goal isn't to see how far towards the ground we get. The goal really is to reach up and over. So keeping lots of length in the side body, lots of length in the left side as well as the right, so we're not collapsing down on that right side as well. And then turn, looking down, back to center, and exhale the arms down, drop the chin down to the chest. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Be careful that the shoulder doesn't want to creep up. We want to keep the shoulder down, keeping lots of space between the ear and the shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, chin to chest. One more time each side. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Last time. Exhale, chin to chest. Come up. And I encourage you here to just pause. Bring the hands to heart center or leave the hands down on the knees. You can come into a full Shavasana lying flat on the ground. Allow the feet to roll open, palms to rest down by your sides. If you're a little pressed for time, stay here. Just close the eyes. Relax the mind. Relax the body. Just turning the attention to the breath again. Taking a few slow inhales and exhales. Really allowing the mind to find a state of peace and calm as well. Bringing the hands to heart center. And we'll end the class today with 3 full breaths. So exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
exhale completely. Namaste.